What is up, everyone? Before we start, and I get questions about whether or not this t-shirt was custom made. No, I'm actually sponsored by Yonex, and my name is Stan. But let's dive into what happened with the markets today. So FOMC minutes came out today, which were pretty much priced in. They were all ultra aggressive and hawkish, with members basically voting that 50% rate hikes are to follow, two of them, and then they will sort of reassess the situation. So, but the thing is, the FOMC minutes, they are 3 weeks old, and within those 3 weeks, all those Fed members have been talking pretty much daily. So they've signaled that they are hawkish on multiple occasions ad nauseum, and basically market has priced it in that that's going to be the case. So instead of market tanking as expected by retail traders, a lot of pros were waiting on the sidelines, and I was actually giving a webinar at the time, and I was explaining as to why I'm going long. And the trade I gave for free actually worked out well. It went in profit as markets rallied. So you can check out that video if interested. So let's dive in and take a look what opportunities are lying ahead, because there is definitely some interesting stuff going on with S&P, with NASDAQ, and the US dollar, and even gold. We might even take a look at Bitcoin. Let's dive in. What's up, everyone? Let's take a look at the recap of what happened with the market today after the FOMC. So during the webinar today, I went long, and I explained why I was going long in S&P. Let me actually go to 5-minute chart, as we were basically probing range high, range low, and on this bar here, I went on this bar here when we took out these highs, I went long at the 39.70. So we went to 4,000 and sold off into the close, but look at what's happening overall, and it'll get us ready for tomorrow. So this is S&P 500, and you can see that we basically tagged the trend line. So here we can either roll over now or have a bullish breakout. Tomorrow we'll see which one it is. Obviously, this every channel at some point is taken out. For example, the last one was this one, right? Although this one got, you can say that we kind of approached this one here, reversed, and then we aggressively took this one out. Here, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Sometimes price likes to consolidate around the breakout point and then shoot up or reverse. However, what's giving us a more bullish bias is two things. It's NASDAQ, not NASDAQ, US 30, Dow Jones. I also issued a buy signal here. Why? Well, because Dow Jones has a similar downtrend channel, and because it's not a momentum-based stock index, unlike tech stocks, and there is a rotation going on, as I've been mentioning, out of momentum stocks, meaning tech stocks, into value stocks that actually have are income producing, profit producing, instead of just playing a greater fool type of game where these stocks that only lose money for decades, not for decades, but for years, people just buy them because they can resell them higher. That's about it. So that game is over. But anyway, Dow Jones is showing us that we had a bullish breakout here. It's right against the previous support, now turn resistance. So we need to close above it. It needs to close above this level here for us to get a really bullish to retest maybe these highs, the trend line here, and then roll over. But we definitely have the bullish breakout here, and it's very technically clean, actually. As you can see, we had a breakout, a retest, and we're now trying to do a continuation, basically. I will not get bearish unless we basically take out this bullish channel that we are in right now. And if we take it out and we close below 31,700 and change, so basically below these levels here, I will actually remain long. After, if it closes, we'll see how it behaves. But for now, it's either, like I said, gathering energy for an explosive move up, basically the bear market rally we've been anticipating and been buying ever since here, and in the anticipation that the market is oversold, the overly bearish sentiment is ripe for a squeeze, kind of like it was here. And I correctly identified this V-type formation as a reversal pattern, little one here as well. Basically looking at this and thinking we're going to basically do a similar situation here. As you can see, we also kind of stalled right against resistance previously here. Very choppy, and then another leg up. Two legs up, right? So 1, 2, before it turned around. So hopefully this sideways chop is like a coiling spring. You coil the spring, then you release the energy, and an explosive move up follows. So that's Dow Jones. I think that unless we basically take out these lows here, let me mark them. And I'll make a different color. Where is my color thing? That's basic. That is my line in the sand, and this right here. So if we have a close, not just a wick. I'm not interested if we just some kind of as it were some. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested if it's just a wick below this level. I need a full close on a 1 hour, or even better, a 4-hour basis for me to get interested. Not interested, but for me to turn bearish on this whole situation. But for now, we're still in a bull mode, and opening up. We just reopened at 6 right here, and trying to do a little rally. So same thing with NASDAQ, same thing with S&P. Not far off the lows. I'm still long all of them. I'm still staying long. I will see if we're able to do a breakout on S&P, and at some point we'll do a breakout on NASDAQ, and then the same trend line comes all the way here. So there is room to go. But on our previous video from a day ago or 2 days ago, I pointed out to the fact that there were gaps on the open, if you remember, on Monday, and those gaps will be closed. The Dow closed its gap. Let me actually. So as you can see this gap here. This was the first one to close, and same thing happened on S&P. Yes. You can see we closed it today. Yeah, today. We closed it today, rolled over, and then went even higher, took out these lows. And now the last remaining piece of this puzzle is NQ, futures for NASDAQ. So you can see we went exactly to fill this gap, and orders were there to sell orders were there for the gap close, because a lot of people who bought for the gap close, the one I was talking about for the last 2 days, they actually just took profit exactly there, and that's why the market rolled over, probed the lows, but this bar looking good. And again, it's still potentially can for tomorrow, something like this. Basically, tomorrow I want to see this thing approach the resistance, and if we manage a breakout above 12,100, I think there's definitely opportunity there for a much higher rally in a recovery, in a bear market recovery, so to speak. So this is the US net, the CFD chart that I use instead of the futures one, basically showing the same thing. So this is still an ugly head and shoulders, so shoulder, head, shoulder, even though this is getting a little too long. But that's pretty much the line in the sand resistance, and we need to take it out for us to target this channel high, which can not too much to ask, honestly. So that's why I'm long all of these pairs. US dollar is still getting slammed. I correctly identified this head and shoulder pattern last week, and we've been selling dollars ever since through euro. I traded New Zealand, I traded Aussie, pound, dollar, yen, and all profitable trades. So this was very, very nice to us. And right now we basically approached this resistance here. We probed above it, but rolled over again. And if we're gonna start rolling over in Asia and London Open, obviously that means lots more room to go as we are correcting this whole move up. And you can see that this was gradual acceleration, and now we're finally correcting. Plus, this is a daily. We just had the bearish crossover. So after a major rally. So I think even if we go test highs a little bit, I think we still have room to go in the correction lower, easy. At least probably even retest this upper trend line here, or at least this 55 daily. So somewhere around 101 area. We definitely have 100 pips trade in euro or pound. As you can see, we're blasting through all the resistances. Also bullish crossover here. I think there's definitely room to go up to first retest this aggressive channel, and then maybe here before if the trend down resumes, or we have a bullish breakout, etc. Doesn't matter. Still far away, but I think there's definitely one trade here. This is a daily chart, by the way. So an hourly, there's plenty of room here. That's 100 pips. We're at 106.90, and this is 108 and change. So 110, 120 pips right here, with stops below today's low. Well, yesterday's already lows at 106.40. So you risk 50 to make 100, 2 to 1, perfect. Same thing with Aussie, New Zealand. Well, New Zealand was, as you can see, was also a bang on trade. We were here. So as we were moving up in this channel, correcting this whole leg down, I basically showed you how it's moving in steps. So previous, you can see first it broke out, retest, broke out, retest, and plus we had this break, and I said on the break of here, watch for the breakout. All of this wasn't here, obviously. You can go to my trading view and follow me there, where I posted this when it was just here. Actually, let's actually go and take a look. So New Zealand. This is the post I made, as you can see, May 24th. So watch for the break, blah, 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 bam. So we didn't get all the way up there, but we're still not done. So still pretty nice. In any case, so US dollar shorts, gold. Let's take a look at gold and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still not doing much. As I've been saying for the last week, we're just trading in this range. Just sell highs here, but I prefer buying lows here, actually. If we are still getting the recovery rally, this is good. So what else? And gold. So gold and silver. Gold, you can see we're probably below lows, but we didn't take out the bar low and we reverse. So if we go back into this channel and start going back up, I think we're going to make another high above here. 1880 looks like it might happen. Obviously, if we take out these lows here, then we play to the short side as the new channel will be in play. For now, I still am bullish on gold, because if dollar is going to be correcting lower, it will help the gold trade up as they inversely correlated and trade. So I think gold has still a little bit of a corrective room upwards to go, and this new channel is building. So we kind of held, if you look at the daily, see the daily shows as we approach this trend line, we probed right below it, and now we're closing, we closed above it. So if we manage to take out these highs, I think, like I said, 1880, 1890 even, a 50% retracement of this leg down comes in. We basically get stuck for a first tap at 38.2, and the next tap will be 50% retracement at 1890. So that's the trade with gold. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to target. And I haven't taken a look at this. Yeah, so this one actually, this was channel we got taken out here, but you can see that it's just sideways chop fest, and we're still high, higher high, low, higher low, and higher low. We're just compressing before an explosive move up here as well. So these are the trades. Tomorrow I'll go live again. Hopefully, you're more than welcome to stop by the free Telegram group or go to ApexBull.com. We also appreciate if you would like, subscribe, as it picks up algo on YouTube, and TradingView picks it up, and this video will be available to more people. All right, hope it helps. Enjoy.